Confidential. And today we talking about a topic that I'm really getting tired of discussing. Police brutality. Like how many times we gotta get killed on camera? How many times it gotta be the same story? It gotta be the t-shirts, the posters, the marching. Like it's just really always the same thing. Literally since the 60s to now, we've been going through the same cycle of events. It might be a different event, but it's the same thing. But I guess this is semi-good news. Derek Chauvin was convicted. He's awaiting sentencing. And for anybody who doesn't know, which unless you've been living on a rock, you should know that Derek Chauvin is the officer who killed George Floyd, that was kneeling on his neck for 9 minutes. That is Officer Chauvin. So he's awaiting sentencing. Hopefully he gets smacked with a lot of years. I personally don't think that he'll get too many years, but just gotta wait and see. So I guess that's a small victory that he was sentenced, because I didn't expect that to happen, but let's see how that turns out. This story is really one that really bothers me, and to see everybody like on Twitter justifying it is really weird. The Ma'Khia Bryant murder. And if anyone who doesn't know, Ma'Khia Bryant was 16 years old, and a 16-year-old in Columbus, Ohio, and basically she was arguing with some group of girls or whatever. They showed up to her house to confront her. You know what I'm saying? They was about to get at it. She came out of the house with a knife as she was finna stab one other girl, or she engaged the other girl. Police let off 4 shots, all center mass. She literally died right there on the scene. Like on the video, you see her, you know what I'm saying, shaking a little bit, then she just stiffens up, goes limp. Like you see all this on the video, 16 years old. Like it's just so many questions I have about this situation. Like, okay, the parents, why y'all let her go out there with a knife? The police officer, why you didn't try to disarm her before you just went to shooting? The person recording, like, why are you recording? It's just so many questions about this situation. And the fact that she was 16 years old, like this is a high school student, a teenager, and you've lost your life to the hands of the police for a kitchen knife. True enough, the knife could have caused damage, but you are a trained police officer. You felt like you had to shoot a 16-year-old female because she had a kitchen knife, a butter knife. Then you shot 4 times, all center mass. Like you wasn't trying to de-escalate the situation. You were trying to kill somebody. When you pulled that trigger, when you pulled that gun, you had the intent to kill somebody, because why did it take 4 shots? 4 shots? That is ridiculous. Like 4 all center mass. And you are a trained police officer. This is a 16-year-old girl in a fight. No, she don't lost her life. Then the parents were standing outside. Why did y'all let y'all child go outside with a knife to confront a group of girls? Why? And if that's not the situation, please fill me in. But from the looks of the video, it looks like the parents were outside, you know what I'm saying, watching their teenage daughter engage in a fight with a group of girls with a knife. After police are called. Like, and for the police officer, man, I really hope they railroad his ass. Like, we don't need no excuse, oh, he feared, none of this. You're a trained police officer. Disarming a knife from a teenager should be a walk in the park. Like, that should be so easy for you. So, the officer. Oh, and another thing that I hate. Stop protecting these murderers. Like, release the names. Why every time it's a police officer? A Columbus, Ohio police officer. What's his name? Like, let's say his name. I clicked on about 7, 8 different articles, and they all said a Columbus, Ohio police officer. None of them said his name. Like, what are y'all protecting him for? Like, it's like they already been proven innocent before the facts come out. Okay, and this next topic, I'm kind of on the fence about it, because he did have a weapon. But so a 17-year-old was basically in the bathroom, whatever had been reported he had a gun. So when the video comes on, he's sitting on the toilet with his hands in his hoodie pocket like this. So the school officer, that's the police officers, confront him, whatever. They exchange words, and a shot goes off apparently, and just misses one of the other officers. And one thing led to the next. A little tussle transpires, and he gets shot in another thing, center mass. Like, and some people saying like there's a lot of conspiracy going on. Some people saying he didn't have a gun. Some people saying he had a gun. Like, I don't really know. From the looks of the video, it's definitely an object in his jacket pocket, and the police officer jumped, so some shot at him. So it's likely that he could have shot, and I mean that was probable cause for the officer to defend themselves. But it's just, I don't know, it's just a fucked up story. Like a 17-year-old high school bathroom murder, like by a police officer. Like, it's just, yeah. So like, if y'all let me know in the comments if y'all got any more insight on that situation. Let me know just let me know anything, because I don't know, it just got to be more to like something had to lead up or something. Like, why you at school hiding in the bathroom with a pistol? Like, wasn't no complaint, like he ain't filed no reports or nothing. Like, he ain't been wrote up for getting into no fights. He ain't no gang or nothing. Like, what? Like, somebody give me some backstory on that, because that situation just sounds a little weird. And this is another nationally known case. Dante Wright. This happened in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. He was 20 years old, whatever, pulled over. Said he had a warrant. So he's standing there, basically, the police officers, searching him, yada, yada, yada. And he tries to flee. Right before the officer can get the handcuffs on, he tried to snatch away and jump in his car. But the officer stops him, steps in the door, so they get to tussling. So the officer, whose body cam is being showed, he grabs, what he says, he grabs for his taser, but grabbed the live pistol and shot him and killed him. I just want to know, how can a trained police officer, veteran police officer, how can you mistake a taser for a pistol, a real pistol? Like, to me, it's like they're not even trying to come up with good excuses no more. It's like they just throwing whatever in our face and we just like take it. Cause you thought it was a taser? That's your excuse. I thought I grabbed my taser. Like, the weight's totally different. Like, what taser you seen? Like, that shit just, yeah. So like, and prayers out to the family of all these victims. Like, I'm sorry that we have to spend so much time and we have to give so much energy as people to situations like this. Like, this shit is, like, how many episodes have I touched on subjects like this? Like, I'm literally tired of talking about it, but it's literally always something happening. And it's like, black people, we always getting smacked. We always deal with the worst. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to races, like, we even look at each other as monsters. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna come back to how we look at each other, but the next topic is the bill they passed against the Asian hate crimes, and I'm glad that they got that. They deserve that. But why is there not an anti-hate law against killing black people? Why is it always he was crazy? Why is it always a model citizen? We don't know what drove him to this. Like, why is it always the same story? Like, why is it there no bills protecting us? And a lot of y'all not gonna like my answer, but I think I've figured out why. It's because you can't turn on no TV channel without seeing anything destructive. It's because you can't turn on no song and not hear none destructive. It's because some of the things we champion go right hand in hand with our own destruction. Like, it just, we glorify the stuff that destroys us. That's why, like, everybody we look at is like these dudes are entertainers. And nothing wrong with that. I love music, but at the end of the day, it's entertainment. We champion them and look at them as gods or as phenomenal, monumental people. When he does his job, he entertains. So of course they can glorify killing, spinning the block, but they doing that from a studio. That man finna hop in a rave when he leave. Or that man finna hop in a Beamer, that man finna hop in, whatever he finna hop in. You in the field for real. You the one scared to stop at red lights at night. You the one creeping. Like, you the one nervous, certain side of towns you won't even ride to. That's you. You the one gotta live it every day, bro. That's the reason why there's no bills against killing us, bro. Cause they feel like these niggas kill themselves. Straight up, they always talking about killing themselves. Rapper always talking about spinning the block. Always talking about what he gonna do when he catch a op. It's always a video of some niggas beefing, shooting at each other. It's always a video of us getting killed. Come on, bro. Let's address the King Von and Quando Rondo situation all the way 100. If those was two white stars who had a disagreement, that would have never been handled like that. If Justin Bieber and Nick Jonas would have got into a fight outside a club when nobody has gotten killed, then security guard, off-duty police dressed doing security, y'all get to shooting at these boys because they in an altercation, that stuff would have never happened. Justin Timberlake get to find motherfucking, anyway, y'all get what I'm saying. Justin Timberlake get to find goddamn one of the Jonas brothers. He get to find Justin Bieber. He get to find, you know what I'm saying, one of them. That shit you wanna see him die. Like, you never get the opportunity to see white celebrities die on camera by a gun, and then that person on the other end look just like them. Like, you won't see that. It just don't happen. Like, and we want everybody to damn respect us. Like, how can we demand respect and ask for people to treat us fairly when literally all we do is destroy? Literally. That's all. Everybody, I'm talking about, these niggas ain't got no jobs. Ain't seen their kid in goddamn 2 years. But you got a pistol. And you don't hit a PPP loan, so you run around stunned. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's why they never gonna look at you as the same. They never. Goddamn Jake 24, ain't never had a real job. He don't work from his dad roofing company his whole fucking life. He's set up by the time he leave his parents' house. He gonna be somewhat established, know how to run it. He gonna have foot in the game. But young Scooter over here or whatever, he 24. He feel like he know everything. He feel like he the man. College some bullshit to him. He ain't going to school. He ain't got time for school. He want to trap. Like, them boy had the same opportunities, same 24 hours in a day, been on earth the same amount of time. But in our culture, we got people in our ears telling us, school gonna take too long. Boy, you can get it like this. I know such and such, he do this, do. And it's that when on the other side, it's homies who like, Bro, you really don't have to go work at McDonald's. You can work for your dad. Your dad can put you on the payroll. He can start you out with a flat rate. Then you gotta be nothing crazy, $11 an hour. But you working with your dad, so you know you got the off days you need. You take the breaks you want, all that. But black people will feel like, my dad be trying me, want me to come work for him. How's he trying you? This man that gave you life, you can't work for him, but you can go goddamn do 12 and 16-hour shifts working for a complete stranger who ain't even gonna ask you if you ate. Like, that's why we don't get respect. That's why I don't know real laws to help us get past, because folks don't take us serious. We are a laughing stock. We're a laughing stock. They take us as jokes. They want us to entertain them. Go catch that ball. Go shoot that ball. Go play defense. Go tackle somebody. Like, yeah, do that. But guess what? Over here, we ain't worried about tackling. Cause guess what? My son Peter, he does the electricity for this stadium, and then my son Greg, he has a landscaping company, so he does the grass. But my other son Bob, he's a painter, so he's gonna do all the artwork for us. So now our whole stadium we keep up, we make millions of dollars off of every Sunday to see y'all niggas run around there. We keeping all the money in the family, and y'all don't care because niggas want to buy y'all jerseys. But then them same people that glorify killing, glorify rapping, glorify just being an athlete. Matter of fact, all young athletes, y'all should watch the I Am Athlete podcast with Brandon Marshall, Shannon Crowder, Chad Uchocinco, and Fred Taylor. That's a dope podcast. I recommend all young athletes of any race, but especially young black males. Make sure y'all go watch that. But back to my center point, everybody who just glorify entertainers, they'll be the same niggas that turn around and complain about what we don't have. Well, bro, damn, bro, these cracker charge $400, this and that. But you had that same opportunity, bro. You could have did your shit in school. Instead of you saying, fuck it, you gonna trap, bro, you could have went that law degree. And then we don't even be understanding it. You can't be a real criminal if you don't know the law. Like the devil wouldn't be good if he didn't know the Bible. Like y'all be trying to be a criminal and don't know nothing about the law. That's the dumbest shit ever. You waiting to go to jail. Like you're waiting to go to jail. But moral of the story, I said I'll just say, until we start taking ourselves more serious and start not just retweeting it or waiting till something bad happen and want to come together, and we really push forward and start treating our fellow black people with respect, bro, we're never gonna get no respect. We're always gonna be the laughing stock. But yeah, we'd love to see you play on Sunday, or yeah, we'd love to see you on that court, or we'd love to see you sell out them shows. You know what I'm saying? Give our kids something to do while we working. That's cool, but they're not telling their kids to be like them. Like them kids ain't growing up like Taylor Swift. Ain't they role model? They probably love her music, but they don't want to be Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? Like I could talk for days, because it both start with us though. It's us. If we fix that, if we stop worrying about everybody else so much and fix the little simple shit we got going on, like one, let's stop killing each other. Like, let's stop. I don't care if we gotta open up boxing leagues or something, like let niggas fight. Like, let's stop killing each other. The gun don't gotta be brought into every occasion. Like, sometimes it's alright, bro. He tried you. Boom. Ain't nothing get hurt but some feeling. Leave it at that. You ain't gotta kill that man at Crystal after the club and goddamn shoot that man up. Like, you ain't like. Then next week you see a police officer kill a little girl. You hollering Black Lives Matter, but you just like. And no, I'm not justifying us being killed by police or racist or racism, but it's just like, if you're a breeder and you see, like, you breed animals and you see a shark, or you mix a shark and you see that this type of shark is violent, kill them every time you raise one, every time you put them in a cage with another one. I mean, tank with another one, is eating the other shark. They eat each other, they fight, all that. Are you gonna keep bringing them type of sharks to your zoo, costing you money, losing? Like, no, nobody's gonna do that. Like, it's okay. Like, it's okay to have entertainers as leaders, but let's be the ones, the leaders who earned a spot to lead. Not just because a nigga sold a bunch of records. He could be on the record saying such total bullshit. And then you wonder why on the back end they look at us crazy. Because look what we looking up to. Calling man a leader in the community. Because you made money? Who life you changed? What crime you stopped? Did Jay-Z being Jay-Z, all the white millionaires and billionaires Jay-Z know, did that stop Derek Chauvin from killing George Floyd? All the rich white people, did he know? Did that stop Ma'Khia Bryant from being shot 4 times? Pharrell, all the white people he know. Kanye, all the white people he know, all the white people that love Kanye. Kanye got $6 billion. All that. Kanye was married to a Kardashian. Okay? Jay-Z wife Beyonce. With all that being said, with all the fame we have and this status, is that stopping our people from getting killed in the street? That's all I want to know. But anyway, this has been another episode of the KOE Confidential. I'm Kenny Supreme. You can follow me on Twitter at Kenny_Supreme with 2 E's. And Instagram, the same thing. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all want to hear next on the show. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
I've been searching, trying to get me a bag. The fun's bigger. I've been hunting down residual cash. The young nigga waiting.